Hello everyone, welcome to another 5-Minute Friday. Hope you're all doing well. Let's dig right in. Let's start with a question today to get our minds going a little bit. What are we chasing after the most while we live here on this earth? What do we crave the most? What do we desire? What are we working toward the most? Where does our energy, where does our heart, where do our thoughts go to on a daily basis, each day? What's our passion? Where are we going? Is it the things of this world? Or is it the things of God while we live in this world? And this is a good question to ask ourselves, especially here in America, the land of abundance. Much more than most countries, we have a lot. And that's a good thing, and that's a blessing from God, and we appreciate that. But that can also be a deterrent and kind of make us soft and sort of make us comfortable, really comfortable in this world, looking to the things of this world to provide for us. The Bible says, let us test ourselves and see if we're in the faith. So let's do that today. Let's just see. Again, this is not a rebuke or anything, but we need to do this, I think, every once in a while. Just check in and check our heart, and what are we after these days? So let us read in Luke chapter 12. This is Jesus speaking. He's giving a parable. It's called the parable of the rich fool, which is a great title in and of itself. So we're in Luke 12, starting verse 15. And Jesus said to them, "Take heed and beware of covetousness. For one's life does not consist in the abundance of things that he possesses." Then he spoke this parable. The ground of a certain rich man yielded plentiful. And he thought within himself, saying, "What should I do, since I don't even have room to store all these crops I already have?" So he said, "I'll do this. I'll pull down my barns and build a bigger barn. And there I will store all my crops and all my goods. And I will say to my soul, Soul, you have many goods laid up for many years. Take ease, eat, drink, rest." But God said to him, "Fool, this night your soul will be required of you. Then whose will these things be which you have stored up? So is he who lays up treasure for himself and is not rich toward God." So 2 parts there. For one's life does not consist in the abundance of the things he possesses. And also lay up treasure, not to lay up treasure for ourselves. Those who lay up treasures for themselves is not rich toward God. Now, money is great. Don't get me wrong. I wish that we all had millions of dollars and we were serving God with it and we could cure hunger and we could do all kinds of things. Money is just a tool in and of itself. Is not evil. Being rich is not evil. We need rich people, and according to the rest of the world, most of us in America are actually rich. 52% of the world lives on $2 a day. So by that, we're all pretty darn rich. So let us not start thinking and condemning rich people. But here's the issue. You can be poor and be coveted and covetousness and have covetousness. See, the number one thing that poor people think about? Money and possessions, because they're trying to get it. What's the number one thing rich people think about? Money, usually, and possessions. Trying to keep it or invest it or grow it and make more so they can have more. Well, guys, I'm just here to tell us today, and again, it's just a friendly reminder. The things of this world, they're going away. On a long enough timeline, everything goes to zero. It goes away. It's gone. There is... we can't take our possessions with us. That's what God is telling. This is what Jesus is telling in this parable. Fool, you're going to be gone. Then all this stuff you stored up for yourself, who gets it? Right? Now, we should plan. We should plan for our future, because the things we do today, the seeds we plant today, the work that we do today produces a harvest later on. So we keep working hard, but let it not become covetousness. Let our jobs and the boat and the house and the desire to go retire and play golf and go to the cabin for the rest of our lives be our great desire in life. But with whatever the Lord has given us, let us be productive with that. Let us win souls with all of that. Use that for God's purposes. And that's what this parable is telling us, is that it's okay to store up, but when it becomes our idol, we might have an issue. I don't think there's too many people, honestly, on their deathbed that would say, "Oh, I wish I would have made more money. I wish I would have worked harder." Probably for Christians, we're happy to go home and see Jesus, but maybe there's some regret of, "Wow, I wonder if I could have done a little more for the Lord while I was here." And most people, even very rich people, very wealthy billionaires die. They say often, I wish I would have spent more time with my family. I wish I would have had better relationships with the people on this earth. So let us remember, while we are here, we are to be productive and do things, but let it not be our idol. That whatever the Lord is giving us, let us use it for His glory and His work and the things to come. Again, winning souls and making disciples. And if anybody needs help with any of this stuff, please reach out to me. Whether it's budgeting or financial things or how to give in a godly way. There's so many different ways and blessings about giving in the Bible, whether it's money or our time or our talents that God has given us. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I would love to help you. Otherwise, be blessed. And remember, let us test ourselves and see if we are in the faith. God bless. Have a wonderful day.